What up, people? Figured I'd do a review on Space Marines 2 because I just got done playing it. Didn't take long. I beat it in 2 days. That either says I have too much free time, which is probably true, or I think it also says that the game's pretty short, all things considered. So I guess yeah, we'll just get right into this. Oh, let me switch my screen here. You guys are seeing the right screen, but I'm not. Okay, there we go. All right, yeah. So I beat the game, but we'll just hit continue and see where it takes us, and we'll just kind of talk about it a little bit. So I want to say that I think the game is dope. I think it's super awesome to see visual representation of the Warhammer universe because Warhammer is super freaking cool. Like I don't play the tabletop game, but I definitely got into the YouTube rabbit hole of just falling asleep to 40 Hammer lore videos and being solicited naughty websites. If you've ever gone down that rabbit hole, you'll know what I'm talking about. Um, but yeah, so I think it's super cool. I think the game looks flippin' just cool. You know what I mean? Like it's exactly like you would imagine 40K universe to be. The servitors, the Corpus Mechanicus guys or whatever, the Space Marines, like you know, it's like as you play the game, everything looks like it's like a giant cathedral. Here, this is like a hangar, but like when you're on different worlds, everything is built like a huge church. You know what I mean? And even here, you see like these different spires and stuff like that. So it's like they really got into the lore. I feel like and gave like a really good representation of the universe, which is awesome. Like that's just super cool. Um, but it's like a picture, and what's weird is that there's like so many descriptions, like there's so many words out there, so much story out there for 40K, and it doesn't feel like a lot of that story crept its way into the game, into the world. Like visually, yes, like all, everything's there, but like there's just like not a lot of explanation about anything. It's like you already kind of have to know what's going on, or you just accept like, oh yeah, this is the robot skull guy I get my weapons from. Like there's no like lore page to like learn anything about him, or like I can't like go and talk to this marine over here and be like, hey, what do you think about that guy? I don't know what he's talking about. That's kind of neat, and that's the thing too. So it's like, as far as like the like the background conversations, like the stuff that people say as you're just walking around. It's very interesting. It's definitely like kind of brings you in, but yeah, once again, I just feel like it could almost be like a little bit more so. You know what I mean? Like it feels like it's kind of lacking at the same time. Like it's just enough that it's like you're on like a ride through the game. You know what I mean? Like if you treat it like an amusement park ride where you're sitting, you're strapped in, and you can only look at stuff for so long, and the stick never really stops moving. Um, it's like it's just enough there. But don't sprint because well we'll go interact with this thing. We'll go see where this takes us. But don't sprint because I found that some of the cutscenes and some of the interactions, it didn't seem like they started soon enough, I would say. Like there was plenty of time, for them to start, all things considered, you know what I mean? And then I ended up, because I'm just moving along through the mission. Progress in current mission will be lost. Sure. Yeah, I mean, I think that was okay. I beat the game, I'm pretty sure. So, I watched the titles roll. I don't know. But yeah, like the animations, the textures, everything in the game looks really cool. But yeah, like when it comes to the dialogue and the characters and stuff like that, I feel like they're a little flat. I mean, everyone is kind of repetitive. Like as you play through the game, there's different like parts where it's like, oh, I think this is the chapter where I'm supposed to be getting to know this guy, or, like I'm developing the relationship with him. But like the dialogue never really like catches up to that. You know what I mean? Um, it's always just kind of flat. It's like the characters are kind of one dimensional. They have like the personality of potatoes. You know what I mean? And I haven't read the books, but I can't help but think that that's not really the case, that they've got like lots to think about. And I don't know. I mean, it kind of brings you through a story, but like it definitely leaves you wanting more. And it doesn't like really like leave a lot. There's like these logs you can pick up, and then the logs will have some dialogue. But yeah, it's tough to kind of correlate that to. I mean, it seems kind of more relevant to the mission at hand or to the area than like the history of things in general, or I don't know. I mean, you know, when I think of the 40K universe, I think of this rich tapestry of like, it's just this immense. I mean, this is just one squad and one chapter, in one part of the universe. You know what I mean? Um, and there's just millions and millions of billions or trillions of people everywhere. You know what I mean? But it always felt like the idea of this rich tapestry is that when you zoom in, when you look closer at it, the detail doesn't like fade. The resolution doesn't get blurry. And it kind of feels like that's what's happening with the storytelling in this game. Is that like, the 40K universe, it's gorgeous, it's immense, it's amazing. And then you're like, oh, what's going on over here? Zoom, 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 zoom. Or there's Titus, and like I can kind of make out this other thing, and okay, yeah, there's this going on. That's really all I can see. You know what I mean? Um, and yeah, it's just kind of low res as far as the storytelling goes. So, I don't know. It's an action focused game, but I definitely think that for a world with the lore that this one has, that there should be a little bit more to kind of really actually reel you in, not just on the sidelines to distract you as you walk from point A to point B, but like things to really like explore for. Like the game is incredibly linear. Like even walking around here in like your hub is super linear. Basically you head up there, you bash heads with the Irish guy, and then you head back down here and you get an Avertibird, but not maybe before stopping off and picking out some weapons for the mission. And this guy will pop up from time to time. You'll have to go talk to him. He'll, it's kind of funny. You've got to stand in the right spot for him to talk to you. I think that's funny. Um, but yeah, and this guy is freaking ripping your chain the whole time and being a dick, I guess. But I don't know. I mean, they don't really like at the end of the game you find out why, but not in a way that I understand. Like, I guess if a person had played the first game, maybe this would be like a lot of this information would make more sense, and then I'd feel like this was like, oh, the deep storytelling is there, but like they don't explain it. You know what I mean? I didn't play the first game. You know what I mean? Like I'm expecting to be more or less spoon-fed the sugary good stuff, to the point that I go looking for other bits of lore, and then I get this complete picture of what the world looks like. Um, I don't know, and yeah, like it's just, you're that's not what's going on. This isn't really Wonka's Chocolate Factory, and he's like, oh, here, try this, and then you go wander around, looking for other things to munch on. It's you're strapped in a chair being force fed, you know, MREs, basically what Space Marines mean. that's that's the my visual representation of the storytelling in this game, being strapped to a chair and being force fed MREs. But you're fully rested, and you're only doing this for like an hour or something. You know what I mean? Like it's not that terrible. Um, because the game is fun to play. You know, for the most part. Like, you know, it is fun to play. You know, I'm not gonna say it's not fun to play. I think it is, but it makes me reminds me of a lot of other games that do other things better that I feel like this game should also be doing. Like I think of God of War and I think of like all the different kind of ways you can combo and stuff like that. And you know, you're kind of forced into a certain way of playing the game. You've got to respond to the parry, um, you know, like the parry system essentially, or you know, parry dodge. If you don't do those actions, you'll eventually get clobbered for sure. And it becomes very cinematic when you're doing that stuff and you're getting all the timing and everything. I mean, it's not like it doesn't look cool, but it does feel kind of limited. Like they've got a lot of great animations, um, but I don't know. You know, it's like when you play God of War, you really feel like you're taking on a personality. You know, like the combat's taking on your own personality to some extent. You know, and this game doesn't really let you feel like that. When you're playing well, you feel like you're just getting the quick time events right, and you know, yeah. I mean, it's like you're playing a movie. You know what I mean? But one that you actually control the character on the screen. Um, and I just don't know how satisfying that gameplay ultimately ends up being. You know, like I think that, and I think of another game I think of too is like, I think it was Dead Rising. You know, where you got hordes of zombies, and they even had like a version of the game where you're not even in an apocalypse, you're in a game show. You know, like riding a motorcycle with chainsaws on it, stuff like that. And that's kind of what this reminds me of. Like, there's moments where I'm playing the game on normal mode. There's moments where you're definitely like, oh shit, my health, you know what I mean? Like, you're kind of scrambling and you're really trying to hit the quick time events and stuff. But, um, you know, overall, you're just breezing through pretty much everything. You're just annihilating guys, and yeah, I almost wish there was even more enemies, but more variety in ways to take them down. And you know, maybe the Space Marines mobility with this giant armor and stuff is being played kind of true to life, but the dodge does feel pretty limited. Like I definitely feel like I am a giant freaking dude, you know, just trying to hot step his way out of something. You know what I mean? Like, you know, yeah, I feel like other games give you a more dramatic dodge, and I would probably prefer something a little bit more dramatic because that'll, you know, something that takes me a little bit out of the action so I can come back in with that big swing, you know what I mean? Not something that, like, I'm, like, trying to, like, skip around enemies, you know, where they're all, like, huddled around me, you know what I mean? Um, so yeah, you know, I think that there's things that they could do to make the combat even more fun. This is a pretty cool sequence in the game. I mean, this is definitely felt, yeah, all highly cinematic when you're playing through it. Ah, all right, we're making it. We're making it. Um, so yeah, it's like, is the game worth playing? Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a fun game. You know what I mean? Like, um, is ouch. I didn't make it through there last time either. It's like really awkward what the camera does. I'm not even sure where they want me to go. Um, oh shit. Well, I swiped the wrong direction, but anyways, we're making it. Looks like we're pretty much home free now. Um, oh my goodness. Giant fire breathing something or other. Lizard, dragon, demon. Ah! Oh my, ouch. Oh, this guy he's getting beat up. He's getting beat up. I mean, I died a little bit throughout the main game. You know, like, I got revived at least once, probably every level, to be honest, you know. Um, so, you know, it's like, it's not like there's, the difficulty is not tuned right or for normal mode or whatever. I just feel like it's just missing a certain kind of panache to really really make it feel like you're the Space Marine. You know what I mean? Not like you're just playing this guy Titus and his squad. Just trying to get through this stuff. Like I don't know. Um, and then it's like they've got a lot of cool weapons in the game, and the weapons feel great and they sound great, and I definitely like the weapons. Um, but yeah, I do. I feel like in this day and age of mobility in games, it's like I don't know. It's a very interesting kind of game. There's no jumping. Like that's something. I mean, there is when you have a jump pack, but that's like its own thing. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, Warhammer time. Fuck yeah. Bashing these guys just everywhere. Yeah, fuck them up. Yeah, all the little splatters too. I mean, like the weapons definitely feel good. Like you definitely feel like you're, firing these massive freaking bolters, and then the plasma rounds. It's like you're, incinerating. Oh yeah, so I do have the jump packs. Yeah, so we'll do that. Let's go. And it looks great. The game looks really great, but yeah, like I had said at the very beginning of the video, it is kind of short. Um, like I mean, I think of Crisis 2, I guess, a little bit. Oh shit, yeah, see, this is where I'm fucking up. Now I lost all my armor. Um, let's see if I can get that back, though. I gotta do, okay, yeah, we'll go, we can do a takedown on this guy, and then we can get some armor back. I think we'll get the health back, too. Yep, we'll get that health back while it's in the white. Oh shit. Oh man. See, I am not good at doing these quick time events. Like, I don't want to be tied to them. Like, the game, like, how well I can play the game to be tied to it. You know what I mean? Like, I play games that, I don't know if y'all play Armored Core, but I play Armored Core. And, like, that's a game where you have to be very reactive and very fast. Things happen in split seconds. You know what I mean? But when you're in complete control, it feels easier to address that. Um, I don't know, in a way that I just don't feel about this game. Oh my goodness, that didn't kill you? What? Oh shit, I missed it again. All right, let's get the quick takedown there. We'll get some armor back, get some health back. I haven't picked up any. Oh shit. Oh no. All right, it's LB there. I did it. I did it. You guys saw I'm not completely terrible at the game. I mean, it gives you plenty of warning too. Like, I don't know. Well, sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. Like there's definitely parries that you can do where it doesn't give you the cue. Oh shit! There's also parries you can do where it won't do the parry even when you tried. Okay, yeah, so fully replenished ammo here. I wonder if there's something else to pick up, actually. Oh, yeah, so we got the Malta. Here, yeah, I'll grab the Plasma Incinerator, because that's been a favorite of mine. Yeah, and I mean, I don't know how it is on the other difficulties, but I think on normal, I mean, just playing through it solo, it's like there's tons of ammo. I mean, even like those filled out um, ammo crates, I think in a lot of places. Ah! Alright, smack these guys up. No, it is fun to play the game though, and it looks great. But I would have preferred a little bit more game, a little bit more length of game, and maybe like they could have even toned down the set pieces a little bit. I mean, this is some of the end game stuff here, um, but so it's suitably dramatic or whatever. But yeah, I mean, the whole game is filled with massive set pieces, and yeah, I would have preferred like even if they were gonna keep like a linear level design, and even if they reuse some stuff, you know what I mean, like reuse some assets, I would have just wanted like a little bit longer game. Um, oh shit, I missed it. Oh no, fuck. Yes, I saved myself. I don't think the game actually punishes you very hard for falling off the edge. Alright, I'm out of ammo. This is kind of not so great for me. Alright, do a takedown on this guy. Smash! Oh, we're gonna do a takedown on him too. Smash! I might as well use that heal. Alright. Well, I guess they didn't really let us get him. Oh, hey, we gotta take this guy down too. Man, that happened fast. These guys didn't put up much of a fight. Oh, that was pretty sick. Stabbed him through with the pike. Plowed his face into the ground. He's donezo. Another altar of corruption. Where is it? Oh, it's right. Where is it? Oh, there it is. To get in the right place to interact with that. There we go. Squish. Yeah, what else do I want to say about the game? You know, I like it. You know, I wish there was more of it. Um, I think it, oh shit, I think it looks amazing. And I think it's a good representation of the universe. I think it's just missing a little bit of lore, or, you know, it could use more lore within the game. And, I think the dialogue too, you know, like maybe the ability to talk to other people would have been nice. Or, you know, kind of having more conversations, you know, more history of these characters, or like them having some kind of intrigue in each other. Like, I mean, they kind of do, but only because of the one guy's suspicious of the other guy. Like, not because, you know, they're. I mean, it's like, I don't know. However you guys want to figure it out, me, the player, is interested in knowing more about the characters. You know what I mean? You know, find a way to tell me about them. You know what I mean? Like, um, yeah, because it's like, what can I tell you about Gadriel and Charon now that I've spent an entire game with them? Well, um, I could tell you their ethnicity. Maybe this is saying more about me. Like Charon, I mean, he's like just really he hates he hates the heretics. That's right. Yeah, Charon absolutely hates the heretics. He hates them so much he'll lose himself. He'll lose his dang mind and the Call of Duty to go hunt him down out of his own will. And I guess he's got some kind of history with them. That's what he is saying. We don't know what that history is. He's just got this personal beef with the heretics, and so that's what I can tell you about Charon. Um, yeah, and then like let me tell you about Gadriel. So Gadriel actually, well, I can tell you that this guy is like a pretty fearless dude, all things considered. Either that or he thinks he's got something to prove. 'Cause like there's a couple different times where he just tosses himself into the heat of battle or into the threat of the situation. And he's also highly sus. You know, he doesn't think that we're a very straightforward or honest dude, and you know, like he wants to get answers out of us and try to like figure out our personal history and all that shit. Um, and then Titus here, he's like this like outcast marine guy. Like, he did something in the past or didn't do something in the past, and he had to clear his name by like being I don't know, some sort of black shield guy. It sounds like he was like went on these impossible missions, like basically like, oh, we're just gonna send you out to your death every single time you go out type deal for like 100 years. And now he's allowed to be a space marine again, and I've been put in charge of this squad. um, I mean, as you play through the game, people come to respect you, and you know, Gadriel comes to trust you, and Charon, I mean, he's just solid. You know, he's just a dude. This throughout this time, and that's pretty much what's going on. Like, I don't know where these guys were deployed before. I don't know, like, what other kinds of missions they were on. I mean, maybe they tell me this stuff, but it just doesn't register at some level. I feel like as I'm playing through the game, I just don't. Maybe it's my lack of knowledge of the lore itself, or the fact that I didn't play the first game. But something about the presentation to me just feels flat. You know, like that. That's the way I keep wanting to express it. Oh my goodness. Use the second one. Why don't you use the second one? I had two. There we go. Alright, grab some ammo. But yeah, I mean, the game just takes you on a very straightforward path. I do love all the physics and all the destruction. I wish that this guy had a little bit more. At least he has this. The word that's coming to mind, I don't think I want to say, but he's got this cloth. He's got this pauldron. Well, not pauldron, but you know, like that's what he's got going on. Oh my goodness, I'm very high up. And yeah, you get some cloth physics. A couple guys got capes. You have a cape in the beginning. It was sick. I definitely wish that you could have a cape again because it was just very cool. And I don't know, maybe you can do some of the stuff in the PvP mode or the other modes, and maybe for the story they just don't give you these options because it wouldn't be like accurate. But I haven't played the other modes. I tend to play the story. Like I don't really interest. I mean, I don't know. Like I tend to play games by myself. You know what I mean? The fact that I'm making these videos is that's enough. But yeah, it's a fun game. Um, I don't know if there's too much more I really got to say about it. Definitely looking forward to a third one. Definitely looking forward to like just more. You know what I mean? More Warhammer, more lore, more epic fighting and shit like that. But yeah, just with more moves or abilities. Oh shit! I threw the grenade again. So yeah, this is the dodge. This is kind of what he's got going on. Yeah, it's like, you know, I mean, it seems like it's enough, but like, there's no way to spec into it. Like, that's all you get. Like, you know. Pow. Come on. Yeah, this Warhammer weapon's pretty fun. Take out a lot of shit in just one swing. It's over, Titus. It's over. You can stop swinging. Oh. Oh, yeah. Alright, there we go. Rip his head off. Oh, shit! Oh, no! Oh, I saved myself again, thank goodness. It's funny how I'm so terrible at doing the quick time events, but oh shit. See, when it's the red one, you're supposed to dodge, and when it's the blue one, you're supposed to, you know, do the parry or whatever. And gets even color coordinated. For some reason, my brain is just not picking this up. Like, I don't know. Like, I just want to be in control of my character. I don't know. Like, and you are, like, if you do push A or push whatever, I don't know, maybe it's like the game trying to give you cues almost makes it worse in some sense. Like, or it needs to be like a smaller queue. I don't know. It's tough to say. Or just like, I don't know. I don't know what it needs. I don't know what it needs. It needs more flair. It needs more panache. It needs more something. Like, we'll just play for a bit and we'll just see how interesting this is, I guess. Okay, shit. So yeah, dodge those. And then I get to shoot him because I did that, and then we get to do this. Alright. It's got us pretty much full health. I'll throw a grenade because I never do. I've just been pushing B. I'm not supposed to be pushing anything. So I actually throw a grenade at these guys the right way. Yeah, eat one of those. It's almost looking too easy at this point. I mean, this is on normal mode. There's no, like, leveling or anything from what it seemed like. It's just some of the enemies are more difficult as you play through the game. Like, you got these lieutenant guys. Well, not these ones. I guess the lieutenants here are the Space Marines. They're the tougher guys. But there's, like, a couple somewhat tougher versions of them. Yeah, it's like every time they start to try and think about something, it's like, nope, we're Space Marines. We don't think about shit. We just follow orders. I suppose. This guy's one of these. Oh shit! I didn't get the block. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. Oh. Well, he's got 3 Marines fucking his day up. He don't last too long. Ouch. I'll execute this guy. Yeah, this is almost looking too easy. Ouch! They got us. Oh. You know, we don't have our jump packs anymore. We lost them. Investigate the dig site. It's looking like a dig site. But this way. Oh shit, he got me. Yeah, with this squad of guys, even when I mess up, it's like I hardly mess up because they're just shooting them all too. Yeah. No, almost could be a little bit tougher. Like, even though I screw up the events, I would almost say it could be tougher. Ah. Let's take out these guys. Nope. Alright, did we get the dodge? Nope, didn't let us dodge. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we missed that. Okay, shit. Alright, now we're getting fricked up. Now I'm dead. Oh man. I died so quick. Oh hey, we got revived. Buddy saved us. Better use our health thing. Oh yeah, right to his gut. Oh, that hurt him. Ah! Sounds that Space Marines make. Ah! Oh, dang it. Alright, we better do our heal thing. Get our armor back. Thanks, fellow Space Marine. Just mop these guys up for you. Who's shooting those at us? Oh, it's you. Boom! Oh, eat that. Eat plasma. Vile being. Alright, well, we better head deeper into the mine. Agreed. That's right. We destroy chaos wherever we find it. This is probably a good spot to wrap up the gameplay. I hope that was entertaining. I hope it showed you a little bit about what it's like to play the game and obviously gave you my impression of it. Like I said, I like it. I think it looks great. Super cool Warhammer. Give me more. I need more. More lore. More characters. More depth is what I would say. That's how I feel. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. And signing out.